Sarah's been abducted.
We have to find her.
There are aliens scattered throughout history.
We need to commandeer the ship?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how Legends of Tomorrow would look like without computer-generated imagery or CGI. Legends of Tomorrow is an American superhero television series that premieres on the CW, with all the superheroes brought together in a fictional universe. It features characters from both the superhero television series Arrow and The Flash. The story begins when time-traveling rogue R.I.P. Hunter is given responsibility to build a team of heroes and villains to tackle a dangerous situation that could impact not only Earth but all of time. If you want to find out how Legends of Tomorrow looks without CGI, then you are in the right place. But before we begin, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we post. Let's get started. What is computer-generated imagery, or CGI? Computer-generated imagery is a broad term that may be defined as the use of computer graphics to generate and produce images in arts, media, for television, movies, commercials, and so on. The images created by the use of computer-generated imagery may be two-dimensional or three-dimensional. Computer-generated imagery is the go-to for television series and movies nowadays to create characters, plot, and special effects, making them extra special. Although the use of computer-generated imagery has always been subject to scrutiny by the audience, it allows filmmakers and television directors to design professional and high-quality movies and television series. Static images and landscapes can also be created using computer-generated imagery. Since Legends of Tomorrow is a superhero fiction television series consisting of adventures and battles of superhuman heroes and villains, computer-generated imagery plays a significant role in the development of its scenes and storyline. Legends of Tomorrow without computer-generated imagery. Since Legends of Tomorrow is a superhero television series, and no superhero act can be complete without the use of visual effects, Legends of Tomorrow also uses computer-generated imagery software to generate amazing and real-looking scenes. There are numerous superheroes with different powers, and therefore lots of work goes into bringing them to reality. For instance, Ray Palmer, a character first introduced on the television series Arrow, is a scientist, inventor, and former CEO of Palmer Technologies, and he developed a power suit that enables him to shrink and grow into various sizes while wearing it. During the show, we see him flying and using hard light energy blasts to knock the targets unconscious, break stones and heavy material, and even denting the thicker surfaces of steel, all thanks to computer-generated imagery. Without visual effects, it would look dull and boring. Next, we have Sarah Lance, also known as White Canary, another fictional character that was also first introduced in the television series Arrow, and then later joined Legends of Tomorrow. She's recruited by the R.I.P. Hunter against the immortal villain Vandal Savage. During one of the scenes, we see Sarah being stabbed in the face with a piece of glass and jumping out of a glass window, completely breaking it into smaller pieces. Well, that's not possible for us humans to do, therefore here comes CGI to save the day. Without visual effects, this scene would not be possible to film, because this would end up with someone hurt. Martin Stein, also known as Firestorm, who was half of the superhero with Jefferson Jackson, has been seen absorbing the blast from Vandal Savage's nuclear warhead. That's obviously impossible to do without the help of CGI, and would look silly without the outburst from such a powerful blast. Mick Rory, also known as Heatwave, is another member of the Time Traveler team that uses a heat gun capable of burning almost anything. We also see him writing a romance novel under the pen name Rebecca Silver. Mick Rory is seen channeling power from a fire totem, which enables him to release a blast of fire, which obviously is not real. The impact of visual effects allows a scene to not only stand out, but also makes audience members believe that it's happening in reality. Nate Haywood, the Steel, is a historian who, as a result of injection by Ray Palmer, gained the power to alter his body into steel. Clearly, that is only possible by the use of computer animation, and without that, he would look as a normal human. Not only that, the computerized imagery software also enables him to generate shockwaves by stomping hard and producing loud tremors that can knock people on the ground. Without using visual effects, Nate would look like a silly guy jumping around on the ground. Zari Tomaz is a Muslim-American computer hacker from the year 2042. Zari was seen channeling power from an air totem that allowed her to fire blasts of air from her hands. thanks to computer-generated imagery. Nora Dark, who gains magical powers by channeling malice, has been seen using her powers to generate purple-colored energy and knocking legends down. During these scenes, the visual effects create images that are really astounding. If we talk about the computer-animated television series made by CW, they're not always the best, because the budget that is provided to them is very little as compared to that for movies. Hence, visual effects used in films are more promising and professional. In the beginning, the computer-generated imagery used by the Legends of Tomorrow was subject to problems and not up to the mark. However, as the time progressed, we saw a major shift, and the visuals started to look better and more appealing, even with limited budget. Legends of Tomorrow Season 6. Season 6 of our favorite superhero show is all set to launch in May 2021. The last episode of Season 5 aired in June 2020, and it's been almost a year since we saw an action-packed adventurous show. The trailer for Season 6 has also been released, which is nothing short of thrill and excitement. In Season 6, we will see the Wave Rider crew searching for their leader, Sarah Lance, since she was kidnapped at the end of Season 5 by the aliens. To find Sarah, a new member is recruited into the team who is an alien expert with an ability to talk to them. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, the co-showrunner Phil Klemmer said, "We do have a big bad who has had his sights on Sarah for a long time. Sarah is not being targeted as a victim, but to be turned into a partner. Our big bad, at least, purports to have altruistic reasons for saving humanity. He thinks Sarah is instrumental for that. Of course, his ideas are completely unhinged, but he's got a fascination with her. It's not a romantic fascination. Even if Sarah is able to escape his clutches, this isn't the sort of guy that's going to give up on his plan. Even though she might escape her kidnapping, she's going to be dealing with the aftermath for a whole season." While talking about getting rid of aliens spread throughout history, Klemmer said, "We do get to blast a fair share of aliens and get to see what their insides look like. There's definitely more goo and gore and gross out. There are a lot of secretions. There are just so many weird, gross alien scenes. Just Constantine ingesting so many disgusting concoctions and so many people covered in slime, goo, and grossness. Well, that sounds cringy." Not only this, we are also going to see Disney-style animation and music as revealed by the extended trailer of Season 6 of Legends of Tomorrow. While talking about that, Klemmer told Entertainment Weekly, "There are some beautiful songs, and Astra, played by Olivia Swan, gets to be our version of a Disney princess. The reason we did that originally is that we broke it as live action, and then there's a point in the story where it becomes so outlandish, I was really having a difficult time seeing it in my head as live action. I was like, this feels like a 90s Disney movie. It was sort of a joke. What if we hired a bunch of Disney animators from the 90s who have all retired and did a 90s feature thing?" Season 6 has other epic episodes, as is said by Klemmer. We have a Clue episode that is based on a one-night Ultimate Werewolf-like card game come to life. That is a big swing. We took another episode that is virtually all Constantine in the Spanish Civil War, and that could just as well be from the Constantine TV show. We have another episode that exists in the world of a fictional sitcom starring an elf-like alien, only in our case, it's an actual alien. Well, that sounds pretty wild. He further said, "Again, never go too deep with it. We wanted history to not just be about hijinks and adventure. The whole premise of the show is, we have to fix history. After 6 seasons, we really constantly have to come back to these questions, like, what do you do with the part of history that was broken to begin with? What do you do with these time periods where we have this like multi-ethnic, multinational, mixed gender, sexuality, etc. bunch of superheroes arriving in these places where they're not welcomed? I'm really grateful we did aliens in retrospect." Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Please do let us know in the comments section down below who your favorite character from Legends of Tomorrow is. See you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.